Hello, hello. I'm so happy to see you again. Could I give you a hug? Oh, hooray. Oh, you smell so nice. How are you doing? How are you doing? You look wonderful. Have you been well? Oh, yes, I've been doing fine. Same as usual. You know, nothing really changes around here, but that is something that I consider a blessing. Come in. Why don't you settle down? Yes, go ahead and take a seat. Oh, you are looking wonderful. It has been so long. So, how is the family? That's good to hear. Oh, that's a pity. Well, so long as there's some good, then there's not much to complain about, right? Would you like anything to drink? I have, oh, I know. Let me just pour you a little bit of this wine. No, it's not too much. I mean, unless you're not a fan of wine anymore. That's what I thought. So, I picked this up from the market a little while back. Yes, a elven trader came along here. Very unusual, very interesting. But this fellow had quite the selection of spirits and wines, and I picked up a few for myself, and I just know that you're going to be partial to this. Say what? Okay. There you go. Alright, and for myself, how is that? Oh, I knew you would love it. I knew it. Yes, it is nice and balanced, and in a way that I know that you tend to be a fan of. It's a nice, warming flavor. It's perfect for this time of year. Oh. Why not? If we're having a bit of wine, why not enjoy a little bit of charcuterie along with it? I have some freshly baked crackers here. I have some pepper sausage and a bit of brie. Are you interested? It pairs delightfully with the wine. Oh, good. Could I make you a little combination? Okay. In the meantime, continue telling me what you've been up to. I heard that you've been on a quest lately. Oh, interesting. Here you go. Isn't it delicious? I think it's just delightful. I think I'll make one for my own. So, where did you go, and what did you seek? Oh, really? Goblins, is it? Well, I hope it wasn't too much of a conflict. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. It's always terribly difficult to lose a quest member. But, you are here with me now, and that is something to be grateful for. And the fact that we do not have to be questing right now is something to be grateful for. So let's have a toast. A toast to our remarkable circumstances. I'm finally going to enjoy a bit of this cheese. Do you like the crackers? Oh, good. It was a fairly new recipe. I was a little nervous. I had tried it out a few times for myself, but never had the opportunity to serve it to company until now. And then a little sip of wine. That is a true delight. And in the company of such a good friend, today is truly one of the best days I've had in a while. So, friend, I have to tell you about the experience I had the other day. So, I was tending the garden in the morning, as I do. Picking through the weeds and shooing off the unwanted bugs. And this was rather early. This was slightly before the sunrise. And how lucky was I to have been able to witness, while I was out tending the garden, the most remarkable sunrise maybe I had ever seen. It was like the sky flashed with orange as soon as the sun began to enter the horizon. And as it rose, that glow just grew and grew and grew to a remarkable spectrum of colors. And as I looked out on the garden and on the sunrise, I realized that I and everyone here really are the luckiest individuals in the whole of this planet. Yes, I truly believe that. I think the fact that we get to be here, that we get to exist here and now, and not toiling away in some dungeon or off lost in the wilderness. And of course, there are times that we're less fortunate. But I think getting to comfort myself that at least sometimes I am the luckiest individual in the entire world. That is a treat. It is a treat to have you here with me, the other luckiest person in the world. Well, you don't need to apologize for not coming by more often. I know how things can be. I know how busy things get, and especially with necessary travels. It can be a challenge to set aside time to see your loved ones and time to unwind. But hey, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to remind you to do. If you can't be the one to remember to relax, then I will be here to remind you. Yes, I promise. I will help you any way that you need. Oh, would you like some more wine? Oh, certainly. Hand me your cup. Okay. It's good, isn't it? Yes, I'm going to miss this when it runs out. Yes, the merchant who sold it said that it has notes of apple, pear, and melon. Although, whenever I drink wine, I just think, wine. Would you like some more cheese? Of course, of course. Oh, how do you like the brie, by the way? Yes, good. That one's mine. That one's mine, actually. I don't keep cows myself, but I'm in my My good friend Hollygrove actually is the one who keeps the cows, and I trade for my eggs from my chickens. Okay, here you go. I'm so glad you like it. Truly, it makes me so pleased when my guests enjoy the food and drink. I think I will also have one myself. Who am I to resist the allure of some charcuterie? Okay. How long ago? How long ago was it that you got back? Oh, I understand. No, I wouldn't want to go out for a while after I got back either. I mean, mind you, I've never been the kind for questing. But I'm sure if I tried it, I would need a good long period of time to recover afterwards as well. I'm sure I wouldn't want to be socializing either. No, it's perfectly normal to need some time to recover after a big energy expenditure like that. It's healthy if you force yourself to keep moving when your body tells you to stop. That never leads to anything good. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to enjoy this with the wine. Oh, what a delight. What's that? Oh, yes, of course. I would definitely say I'm happy in my life. How to be happier? That's a good question. There are certainly times that I've been less content. I won't pretend that I have always been pleased with my station or happy with the way that things have been going. But I suppose the first step that anyone has to take in that is identifying the things that are robbing you of your happiness, and then saying goodbye to those things wherever you can. Of course, there's always going to be obligation, and sometimes obligation can be highly unpleasant. you're able to control what you can and where you can, and accept that there are some things that you can't, and balance those together. And then when you find balance in those two things, I think that's where you can find sustainable happiness. I think the least happy times in my life were always defined by a feeling of a lack of control. And it's true that nobody has perfect control. Nobody has true control over their lives, and we are always being buffeted at all angles by forces that we cannot see nor comprehend. However, there are little ways that you can take control. Choosing to spend your time around people who enrich you instead of tearing you down. Or spending your time doing things that make your soul feel full and your heart feel fulfilled, instead of doing things that fill you with a gnawing regret. You just need to trust your soul when it comes to things like this, because your internal self knows. Your internal self carries your wisdom, and when your gut is trying to speak to you, you need to listen. I also think it helps to remember that happiness never comes all at once. And leaving misery does not look like a sudden jump into absolute joy. Instead, it looks like being miserable one day, and then being a little less miserable the next, and a little less miserable the next, and a little less the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, until eventually you find that you have been freed of your misery. And it's not linear. It can come and go, especially in relation to your own circumstances. That's not something that can be helped. And it's not a moral failing to feel bad when bad things are happening to you. But you just need to hope for that future where the bad things have gone away or shrunken down to a size that they've become manageable. That's what we all need to hope and strive for, I think. I hope that could help you in some way. I must say again, I'm so happy to see you here. you need anything at all? I've noticed that you're looking a little bit tired. I have a bed made in the guest room if you'd like to get a little bit of shut-eye. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, you can take a nap and I will wake you for dinner. Okay. Yes, it's a nice puffy bed with fresh sheets and several fluffy pillows. And if you need any more of either pillows or blankets, just let me know and I can provide. Okay. Come with me and I'll tuck you in. Are you comfortable? Do you need anything at all? Okay. Just let me know if you do. I will be in the kitchen. Let me get that puffy blanket tucked up right under your chin. Yes. Isn't it good to be so warm and so protected when it's so cold out? Okay. Well, I hope that you get some wonderful sleep, okay? You can nap for as long as you need to. Would you like me to wake you for dinner, or would you just like to wake on your own time? Okay. Of course. Well, sleep well. Okay. Good night. Good night. I sincerely